Life assigns us many different roles over the years. The facial lines we didn't care about when we were young will one day appear and say, "You lived, you worked hard, you fought." When you look in the mirror, you see not just a face, but the traces of the past, of betrayals, victories, losses, and laughter. Unfortunately, society still whispers this message to women: if you're not young, your beauty is gone. Little do they know that true beauty lies in the experience hidden behind the wrinkles. True radiance shines in the eyes of those who have survived. No one is perfect, but some carry their imperfections with grace, and that is where beauty truly begins. Taking care of yourself is not about defying your age. On the contrary, it is saying, "I care about myself." You don't wear makeup to hide. You become a well-groomed woman because you respect yourself. Because it's not about being a woman who gives up on herself. It's about being a woman who rebuilds herself. That's where the real power lies. No one gave you this. You earned it. Now I want you to do something. Write one sentence below. I am beautiful at any age. Write it because the words you say first sink into your soul, then they show on your face. The years may have worn you down, but they haven't broken you, and you're still standing here today. If you're ready, let's begin. 1. Save dark lipsticks for the evening. They weigh down your face during the day. Daylight forgives nothing. The sun makes every detail on our faces more visible. Dark lipstick can settle into lines, making the lip structure appear harsher than it is. That's why choosing more natural and light tones in daylight softens the overall expression of the face. Because daytime beauty is nourished by natural elegance, not exaggeration. The less effort you seem to have put in, the more impressive you appear. As we age, the tiny lines around the lips increase. This is completely natural, but dark lipsticks can make these lines more visible. They make the lips look smaller and the face look more tired than it is. That's why using lighter shades and light products that add shine to emphasize the freshness of the lips leaves a stronger impression. The goal here is not to hide your lips, but to make them look fuller and healthier. Lips are the center of the face. When people look at someone, their eyes immediately go to the lips. That's why it's wise not to shift the focus there in your daytime makeup. When you wear dark lipstick, all the attention goes to your lips, which makes signs of fatigue on the rest of your face more visible. On the other hand, soft and warm tones make the lips look softer while bringing liveliness to the whole face. With little effort, you achieve a more youthful look. This does not mean wearing dark lipstick in the evening. On the contrary, in the evening, the light is more balanced and the environment is more controlled. Dark lipstick suits the night. It creates a powerful, determined and impressive aura. It can be the star of your evening makeup. That bold color you've been saving during the day waits for you to show its full power at night. Using it appropriately for the time of day is beauty intelligence. Daytime beauty shines with freshness, simplicity, and elegance. You highlight your own radiance without overworking your lips or weighing down your face. Remember, every age has its own beauty, but the right choices take attractiveness to the peak at any age. As you look at your lips, whisper this sentence to yourself: less is more today, and boldly embrace the simplicity that daylight gives you. By the way, I know this is at least the second video you've watched on my channel, and it really upsets me that you're still not subscribed, because seeing you here, moving forward together on this journey, is very valuable to me. If you subscribe, you'll be supporting me in the strongest way possible, and we won't lose each other. 2. Reduce foundation, increase moisturizer. Let your skin breathe. A mature skin immediately gives away thick layers of foundation, because the skin texture now carries more reality, fine lines, expression lines, experiences. When foundation is applied like a heavy veil over these, it eventually cracks, settles, and makes you look older than you are. Moisturizer, on the other hand, fills the skin from within. Skin that can breathe looks both brighter and more vibrant. Let beauty come from your skin's natural texture. One of the skin's greatest needs is elasticity. As moisture loss increases, elasticity decreases, and the face looks duller and more tired. That's why the first investment should always be in moisturizing. A good moisturizer morning and night restores the skin's own strength. Lightly tinted moisturizers instead of foundation provide both freshness and a well-groomed appearance. The purpose of makeup is not to hide, but to highlight what is valuable. Thick makeup psychologically creates a hiding reflex. Everything you say you have to cover up actually makes you more visible. A thin layer, on the other hand, conveys a message of self-confidence. People see your energy, sincerity, and vitality. When you don't try to hide the lines on your face, you are saying to the person opposite you, "I have lived, I have matured, and I love myself." This attitude is more powerful than any expensive product. When foundation wears off, your facial features soften. While it is possible to look younger with just one product, too much product can age you. The magic of makeup lies in the right dosage: a little highlighter, a light color, healthy-looking cheeks. That's the whole secret. Instead of forced perfection, natural flawlessness is the most applauded beauty. The human eye always falls in love with simplicity more easily. When you give your skin a chance to breathe, you will see that beauty gains its own rhythm. Reduce the weight, increase the moisture, let your face relax. Tell yourself a short sentence in the mirror every day. "I don't have to hide, I'm already beautiful." And believe it, your natural state shows the elegance that comes with age more boldly, because true attractiveness comes from a healthy glow that rises from within the skin. 3. Establish regular sleep hours. Beauty is shaped during sleep. The skin repairs itself most during sleep. The stress, sunlight, facial expressions, and environmental pollutants you are exposed to during the day are repaired by your body while you sleep at night. Therefore, the more regular your sleep and the better the quality of your sleep, the more you will see your face thanking you when you look in the mirror in the morning. When you neglect sleep, your under-eye circles darken, your face sags, and your overall expression becomes tired. Beauty creams can be a good support, but no product can replace quality sleep. Sleep is a ritual during which hormones are re-regulated. Melatonin, in particular, is secreted during the deep sleep phase and is one of the most important natural sources of youthfulness for the skin. Irregular sleep sabotages this hormone and quickly wears out the skin. It may be nice to say, "I'm a night owl," but your face will quickly make you pay the price. Getting your hours in order is like invisible magic that slows down aging. Waking up at the same time every morning is an investment in youth. The body wants a rhythm. It works healthier when it knows when to rest and when to wake up. Staying up late and waking up late can be enjoyable sometimes, yes. But when it happens often, it's a shame for the mirror. Because a well-rested skin retains its moisture better, lines appear finer. Starting the day with energy also reflects directly on your face. What emerges is not a tired body, but the image of a vibrant woman. A sleepless night also diminishes the power of makeup. No matter how much you cover it up, the paleness on your face won't disappear, because it's not about coloring the appearance, it's about strengthening the foundation. A woman who gets enough sleep glows even without lipstick, without doing her hair, even in a simple t-shirt. Fatigue cannot be hidden, but restfulness shines through everywhere. Beauty doesn't just start in the mirror, it starts in your cells. Remind yourself of this sentence: "Sleep is my best skincare cream." When you lay your head on your pillow, an invisible rebirth that stops aging begins. At night, embrace your own peace, not screens. Because the thing that suits your face best in the morning is that fresh, calm expression that comes after a good night's sleep. 4. Choose your clothes according to your skin tone. Your face will look brighter. Every woman's skin has a unique color, and choosing the right clothes is the most powerful tool to bring out this natural tone. The wrong color has the opposite effect. It makes the face look pale, older, and more tired. The same blouse can make one person look younger, while it may not suit another at all. The solution is simple. Know your skin's undertone. Warm undertones shine with earthy and golden tones, while cool undertones shine with pink and blue-based colors. Light plays on the skin. The reflection of the color you wear hits your face, and this reflection either enlivens you or creates a dull image. Especially on mature skin, choosing the wrong color can make fine lines more noticeable. While some pastel tones can make the skin look duller, vibrant yet understated colors bring out the face's natural energy. If your goal is a brighter look, you should discover the tones that complement your skin. A color that suits your skin allows you to use less makeup, because the right color of clothing smooths the transition between the neck and face. This way you won't need heavy foundation or excessive concealer. Just a lipstick, a touch of mascara, and vibrancy comes naturally. Beauty is not always about the right product. It's about the right choice. Plus, it works like a free youth filter. Over the years, some colors start to look harsh on the skin. For example, very dark gray or very light beige reduces the contrast of the face and accentuates lines. Instead, choosing warmer, more vibrant, but not overwhelming alternatives creates an illusion of freshness on the skin, as if light were shining from within. Your skin will thank you, and you'll smile more genuinely at the mirror. When you look in the mirror, ask yourself, does this color make me look vibrant or tired? If it does the former, you're on the right track. And if you like the effect of this little secret, more powerful tips like this await you in the rest of the video. Because the details that create real change begin when they are noticed like this. 5. Complain less, speak more positively. Even your facial expression will change. When people talk, they don't just move their tongue, they work their emotions into their facial muscles. Someone who complains constantly gets into the habit of frowning and turning down the corners of their mouth without even realizing it. And the more these muscles are used, the more that expression becomes permanent on their face. That's why the weight you carry in your soul eventually shows on your face. A tense, sullen, dark look. But positive statements open a different path. When you think, I have something in my hands today, I can move forward with this. Your face relaxes, your gaze softens. Words are invisible sculptors that shape your face. The energy of complaining is contagious. It drags both you and those around you down. When you enter a space, people look at your energy, not your face. If your speech constantly focuses on the difficult aspects of life, your eyes carry a weariness you cannot erase. That is why complaining not only wears down the spirit, it also dulls beauty. Positive speech has the opposite effect. When you smile, the lines around your eyes appear more refined, your lips tighten, and even your skin tone looks healthier. This is because the brain directs blood flow to the skin during moments of happiness. This is a glow that cannot be bought with a cream. Every woman carries some resentment over time. This is very normal. But living with constant negative statements chains past pains to the present. Someone who says, "This is who I am, this is how life is," stops taking steps forward, and a frozen frame forms on their face. Yet speaking positively is not ignoring difficulties. It is taking your own side despite them. Even one sentence can change everything. Today, I will do something good for myself. Such sentences create a sense of relief on the face because the brain hears the instruction given to it and adapts. Hope is good for the skin. This is a scientific fact. How you address yourself is how you look in the mirror. If you say, "I'm done," your face collapses. If you say, "I'm here," your face perks up. The language you use against yourself remains on your face like destiny. It's not easy to turn back the years, but it is possible to refresh your expression, even with just a few positive words. Because your skin reads your emotions first. Positive words are like an invisible support that lifts the corners of your mouth. The source of beauty is hidden much deeper in your thought muscles. Sometimes all you need is not to be silent, but to speak differently. Solutions instead of complaints, hope instead of fear, understanding instead of anger. This change starts within you first, then reflects on your face. Even the streets you walk on look different to you. People perceive you as warmer, more approachable, and younger, because time itself respects the face of those who are young at heart. Ultimately, beauty is shaped by the words that flow from the lips, long before creams, paints, or foundations. 6. Spray perfume on your hair ends, not your wrists. It lasts longer. Scent is a woman's invisible accessory. It arrives before you when you walk through the door and reminds others of your presence, even after you've left. That's why the longevity of your perfume is like the longevity of your confidence. Spraying it on your wrists is a classic habit, but skin quickly evaporates perfume molecules. Hair ends, on the other hand, hold the scent like a fine fabric and spread it around as you move. So every step you take leaves behind an elegant signature that follows you. Wrists are constantly washed and come into contact with soap and water. Sometimes friction even disrupts the scent's chemistry. That's why, after a while, the perfume disappears as if it had never been applied. Hair strands, however, are like a cold surface. They gently wrap the scent and carry it for a long time. A light breeze, turning your head, tucking your hair behind your ear. All of these bring the scent back to life. This is the most aesthetic way to increase its longevity. The psychology of scent is powerful. The effect of a perfume coming from the hair leaves a much more lasting memory impression on the other person, because scent memory triggers people's deepest emotions. A pleasant scent rising from someone's hair creates a feeling of familiarity, gives warmth, and inspires respect. And these feelings are unforgettable, even years later. This is one of the most fascinating aspects of being a woman. Your scent is remembered before you are. Of course, there is a little secret here. You should spray perfume on the ends of your hair, not the roots. This is because the roots are oily, and the product can become heavy when mixed with the scent. The ends, on the other hand, are lighter and distribute the scent in the most ideal way. In fact, if you spray 2 squirts on your brush and comb your hair that way, the scent will spread evenly and linger with you throughout the day. This is one of the favorite tricks of professional stylists. A woman tells a whole story with the scent she leaves behind as she walks. People will eventually forget what you wore, but it's very hard for them to forget your scent, because it is that invisible detail that touches the emotions and stays in the mind. Entrust your perfume to your hair, because beauty should not only be invisible, but also felt. The most elegant way to remain in someone's memory is to be remembered with every breath. 7. Correct your posture. Elegance starts with the shoulders. A woman's posture is the first sentence that introduces her before she speaks. If the shoulders are slumped, the chest closes, the neck shortens, and the face looks more tired than it is. But when the shoulders are pulled back slightly, the body immediately sends a different message. I am here, I am strong, and I am in control of my life. This is not only physical but also spiritual elevation. The most tangible form of believing in yourself is hidden in your upright posture. Over the years, desk jobs, phone use, and household chores pull the shoulders forward. This inevitably pushes the silhouette down. Neck wrinkles become more pronounced, the jawline becomes rounded, and even the center of the face takes on a drooping effect. However, just a few minutes of posture awareness each day can reverse this trend. Taking charge of your posture slows down the marks that time wants to leave on your face. When the spine is strengthened, a youthful effect emerges that even the most expensive creams cannot provide. A straight posture also lifts the spirit. As the neck lengthens, breathing becomes easier. More oxygen reaches the body. With increased oxygen, the skin appears rosier, more vibrant, and fresher. This is a system that works like a natural lift. When you stand up straight, your brain receives a "we are safe" signal, and stress hormones decrease. The result? Facial expressions soften, eyes sparkle. In other words, posture is not just about the bones, but also about the spirit. Even at home, small practices can bring about big changes. Leaning against a wall and breathing with your head, shoulders, and hips aligned, even for 2 minutes, this trains your spine. When walking, imagine wearing an imaginary crown. Keep your head up and your gaze fixed ahead. At your desk, raising the screen prevents neck strain. These are small but daily habits that make you look younger. When looking at your posture in the mirror, say this to yourself: "My spine is the pillar of my health and elegance," because it carries you throughout your life. The respect you show it returns as a glow on your face and confidence in your body. Pull your shoulders back slightly, take a deep breath, and look at life. Sometimes the biggest change starts with just an inch upward. 8. Wake up your skin with cold water every morning. Puffiness subsides instantly. Overnight, the skin slows down, blood circulation decreases, and the face takes on a slightly puffier, paler appearance, especially in the morning. That's why cold water is the fastest pick-me-up in your morning ritual. The moment it touches your face, your veins tighten, blood circulation speeds up, and your skin instantly wakes up. Refresh yourself with nature's simplest miracle without spending money on expensive creams, and in just a few seconds. This practice is a great start to smiling at yourself when you look in the mirror in the morning. Cold water acts like a natural toner that tightens the pores on the skin. It reduces puffiness under the eyes and gives the cheeks a slight color. Especially as we age, fluid buildup under the skin becomes more noticeable. That's why regular contact with cold water tightens facial contours and softens the appearance of sagging. It is the most practical beauty secret that quickly transforms that tired morning look into a refreshed appearance. Cold water also provides a micro-massage effect on the facial muscles. When the muscles relax, the overall facial expression improves. That stiff, just woken up look disappears, replaced by a clear and vibrant expression. When a woman sees herself this way, she starts the day more energetically, because beauty is not just about appearance, it is the reflection of the power you feel. If you want a stronger effect, wrap a few ice cubes in a cloth and rub them over your face. Even a 1-minute application like this will make your facial features appear lifted and defined. The eye area, under the chin, cheek line, all benefit from this cool touch. And especially if you're going to wear makeup, this method makes the skin smooth as a canvas. Makeup stays in place for longer hours. When you do this little favor for yourself every morning, not only does your face feel refreshed, but your spirit does too, because the woman in the mirror looks more vibrant, healthier, and stronger. And if you really want to see the effects of this method, you should definitely watch the other secrets in the rest of the video. The beauty journey of a woman who starts her day fresh begins here with just the first step. 9. Walk briskly for 15 minutes every day. Your face will get a natural glow. Facial beauty isn't just about creams and makeup. True radiance comes from the oxygen circulating in your cells. When you're inactive, your blood circulation slows down and your skin looks duller. A brisk walk, however, speeds up the blood, carries oxygen to the skin, and gives your face an inner glow of health. As your steps quicken, a slight blush appears on your cheeks. This is not perfume. It is a sign of life. Even the most expensive highlighter cannot compare to this natural glow. Regular walking strengthens the skin cells' renewal process. As we age, our metabolism slows down, and it becomes more difficult for the skin to regain its former vitality. Fresh air and movement send a wake-up signal to the skin. Starting the day with a short walk also supports the facial muscles, jawline, and neck area. Your posture improves, and your jawline appears more defined. This is because the body not only slims down, but also firms up. Walking is the most natural way to reduce stress hormones. When stress decreases, muscles relax, and the face takes on a softer expression. Negative emotions often tense the facial muscles, stiffen the jawline, and strain the eye area. But when you walk, you breathe rhythmically, and this rhythm brings peace to your face. Tension is released, and tired eyes give way to a clearer look. 15 minutes may seem short, but the effect is significant. Moreover, you don't even need to increase this time. The most important thing is consistency. The steps you take every day act like a daily youth boost for your skin. Since blood circulation gets going early in the day, your face retains its vitality throughout the morning. Give yourself these 15 minutes. The change you'll see on your face will be well worth it. The effects of walking on your body and soul are fully reflected on your face. A more positive expression, brighter eyes, a rosier and firmer complexion. In short, your steps don't just take you from one place to another. They make you a little younger with every step, because beauty is sometimes gained by looking at the road, not the mirror. 10. Opt for simple jewelry. Elegance lies in simplicity, not extravagance. Jewelry is the finishing touch that defines a woman's style. However, extravagant, eye-catching accessories overshadow the natural beauty of the face. Especially as you age, your face's expressive power becomes more intense. This power is revealed through simple choices rather than being hidden behind flashy jewelry. A pair of delicate pearl earrings, a thin chain, or an elegant ring. That's how simplicity enchants. The human eye respects simplicity more. Accessories should not dress you. You should carry your accessories. Large and complex jewelry distracts attention from your face. Simple jewelry, on the other hand, naturally directs the gaze to the eyes, lips, and facial expression. Thus, the first thing people see is not the jewelry. It is you. Because nobility shines not with ostentation, but with a confident calmness. Simplicity is timeless. Fashion changes, trends come and go. But a minimal necklace, a delicate bracelet, they gain meaning over the years. Even when you look at photos, you feel, this is me. Overly bold jewelry, however, is like the cry of a fashion era. When it passes, it ties you to that time. Elegance, however, belongs to no era. It always belongs to the present. The neck, ears, and wrists attract more attention with age. Simple jewelry worn in these areas does not hide lines. It balances attention with beauty. Large accessories harden facial expressions. Small but well-chosen jewelry, on the other hand, makes your face appear softer and brighter. This is a subtle aesthetic game that works on the subconscious of the person opposite you. In jewelry, less always means more. The value of a piece is revealed not by how big it is, but by being in the right place. a simple watch instead of 2 bracelets, a single, elegant detail instead of a bunch of necklaces. It instantly makes the whole look more refined and sophisticated. This is not a matter of budget. It is a matter of selection intelligence. When you look in the mirror, ask yourself, does this jewelry describe me, or am I struggling to wear it? If your answer is the former, then beauty is not only invisible, it becomes tangible, because simplicity is the signature of a confident woman. A grace that is noticed without raising your voice, leaving an impression as you leave the room. 11. Get your hair trimmed regularly. It's the key to a well-groomed look. Hair ends become damaged over time. Dye, heat, sun, and stress all weaken the ends of the hair strands and cause them to split. This makes hair look messy, dull, and unkempt, no matter how well it is combed. However, just a few centimeters trimmed regularly can instantly change the overall look of your hair. Healthy ends bring energy and shine to the entire length, because beauty is sometimes achieved with small sacrifices. Over the years, hair strands thin out just like skin. This thinning accelerates breakage and splitting at the ends. Hair that looks long but has lost its volume inevitably reinforces an aged appearance. Regular trimming, however, restores the hair shaft, making it appear fuller and more vibrant. Losing a few millimeters can add years of youthfulness. That's why a snip of the scissors is actually a rejuvenation ritual. Cutting also supports hair growth. When split ends are removed, hair can breathe and the roots work more effectively. Growth accelerates and the shape is easier to maintain. Hair that flows smoothly without snagging during every brush stroke creates an energetic, healthy and clean impression. That slight sway accompanying the hair's movement is one of the most natural gestures of femininity. Full-looking hair is a powerful signature. Hair beauty is not measured solely by length. Short, clean-cut hair always looks younger and more energetic than unkempt long hair. What matters is that the hair creates a silhouette that is appropriate for the age and face shape. If the ends are split, the entire look is ruined, regardless of the length. That's why regular trims are the most solid foundation of style. Remind yourself, cutting my hair a little means taking back my years. Because well-groomed hair brings radiance to your face and boosts your confidence. The power hidden in a woman's hair is refreshed every month by the right hands. There is a secret at the tip of the scissors, letting go of what is worn out and continuing on your way with a more powerful beauty. 12. Add a light color to your lips. Your face instantly comes alive. Lips are right in the center of the face, and attention is drawn there first. That's why even the slightest touch of color on the lips changes the overall look of the face. A light pink, a natural peach, or a soft tone that suits your skin. This simplicity adds warmth to the entire expression. Even when you look in the mirror, you'll notice how good a small change makes you feel. Because sometimes the most powerful effect is created with the lightest touch. As we age, our lip color can lose some of its natural vibrancy. This can make the face appear paler and more tired. However, a lightly colored balm or lipstick defines the lip line and makes the skin appear brighter, and without the need for heavy makeup. A natural tone softens facial lines. It radiates an energy that makes you appear more approachable and vibrant. Lipstick is not just a cosmetic, it is an invitation to smile. A light color on the lips is the balancing element of makeup, without the eyes standing out too much, without exaggerating the cheeks. The balance of the face is achieved simply with the warmth of the lips. When you talk, when you explain something, or when you smile, the color on your lips attracts attention, and this attention makes you appear more vibrant and powerful, because the lips convey feeling before words. matte and dark lipsticks can make lip lines appear harsher on some skin textures. Light colors, on the other hand, make lips look fuller and fresher. Even a product that just moisturizes and lightly colors the lips smooths the lip surface. This makes the face appear younger. In short, color equals vibrancy. A small step brings great freshness. Lip color also reflects your mood. When you feel like you've taken care of yourself, even a single touch of color on your lips can boost your motivation. Even at home, seeing that light color will make you smile. Because when a woman feels good, that happiness first settles on her lips, and a warmer attitude towards life emerges. This creates a glow that everyone will notice. Remember, a light color means confidence. It proves that you can be stylish without exaggeration, impressive with a simple touch. That little color you give your lips revitalizes not only your appearance, but also your spirit. Sometimes the source of beauty is not in the lipstick tube. It is in the joy of life that overflows from your lips. Beauty is never just what you see in the mirror. It finds its true meaning when combined with the wisdom that comes with age. The care you show yourself, the light color you apply to your lips, lifting your shoulders a little, the effort you put into every strand of your hair, all of these together make you look younger, stronger, and more elegant. Remember, the years may leave a few marks on your face, but they cannot extinguish the light you carry in your soul. Do yourself a small favor every day, because that favor will reflect on your face for a lifetime. And you, no matter what, you are the most beautiful version of yourself at every age. The truest measure of beauty is the determined light that appears in your eyes when you hold your head high. No matter your age, the respect you show yourself will always carry you one step further. When a woman looks in the mirror, she sees not only her reflection, but also the path she has taken in life. This path may sometimes be difficult, sometimes exhausting, but you are still here. You are still smiling, still challenging life. Continue to love yourself, because your light shines not only on your skin, it continues to shine in every fiber of your being. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care of yourself and see you in the next video. Remember, a woman is someone who has the power to change the world. Bravely forge your own path and enjoy every moment. Your journey is unique, and every step you take is worth celebrating. You deserve to shine, no matter what has happened before. Keep choosing yourself, keep choosing happiness, and never forget, your story is far from over. The best chapters are still ahead. You are stronger, wiser, and more radiant than you think. Keep going.